Hi, Becky. Did you see this tweet? It came out late Wednesday night, very early Thursday morning, and this is what Kathy Wood had to say. And it had to do with auto sales that came out on Wednesday and the pace of sales of those auto sales down to 13.1 million units. She tweeted, auto sales in the U.S. have dropped nearly 30% from 18.5 million at an annual rate in February to 13.1 million in August. While the auto manufacturers are blaming chip shortages, which are real, I believe that auto buyers are abandoning gas-powered vehicles in favor of electric. So we decided to check. What are the numbers in terms of EV sales? And we're talking about pure EV sales here. We're not talking about plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. 250,000 have been sold, and that was year to date, up 150%, and that's 2.6% of the market. Where is the market going to be through 2025? If it's 2.6% right now, the expectation is that EV sales will gradually ramp up to a little over 1 million in 2025, which would be between 6 and 8% of the total market. So the word abandon is what I'm hearing from a lot of people. They're saying, well, if people are abandoning, they'd be moving towards EVs much quicker. Keep in mind, some of this, or a large part of this, has to do with the supply of vehicles. Tesla is the largest EV automaker in the world and here in this country. It has a gigafactory that will increase its supply. That's scheduled to open a little bit later on this year, so they'll have the plant in Fremont, California, as well as the gigafactory. That'll ramp up production starting next year and then over the next couple of years. And then when you're taking a look at General Motors and Ford, they've got a couple of big reveals that are going to be coming out. A couple of big vehicles launching, I should say, coming up. You've got the Hummer electric SUT, because it is technically a truck. That is going to be coming out later this year from General Motors. And then you've got Ford with the F-150 Lightning. Those deliveries start early next year. And that's part of the increase in supply that will be adding to the market and allowing people to buy more electric vehicles. But we wanted to run those numbers, guys, because a lot of people have said to me, are people abandoning ICE, gas-powered vehicles for electric vehicles, or is this the gradual transition that most expected? I would say it falls more towards the gradual and steady transition that most are forecasting.
Hey, Phil, I mean, her thesis would make sense if there were cars and trucks that were sitting on lots that couldn't be sold. But the report you brought us yesterday is that those cars and trucks are sitting on the lot for, what was it, like 8-10 days, and then they're out the door?
Sure. Half the vehicles in showrooms right now are out the door within 10 days. That is a record high. And that basically means, Becky, that when you and I have gone out to look for a vehicle, they've said to us, look, we don't have what you're looking for right now. You want to place an order? It may be ready in 6 months, 8 months. Whenever it's ready, we'll call you. You come in, you do the paperwork, and it leaves. It's not a case of you and I going out and saying, hey, that's over there.
It seems like it explains much more. Anyway, Phil, thank you. Great to see you.